So why do you guys like this place so much? What's so great about it?
Well, we're generations of the old migrants that came here, and we were fed this kind of food at home. So basically, this is the food that we were brought up when we were growing up.
So honestly, this soup, I've not had a lotus soup, and would you say this is still prepared the same way if we went to China? Do you think this is
I
still...
would think so.
Yeah?
They actually do have this kind of soup there.
Okay.
And this soup, my mom has made this since I was like a little kid.
Right, so this
So
is memories
exactly
of
the same.
home. This is
Yeah.
memories
Oh,
of
yeah. This is
upbringing
comfort
and-
food,
this
with a
is
capital C.
What would you consider this? What would you call the cuisine here? Tell me, give me a little bit more context.
Oh,
I'd call it grandma's cooking.
Grandma's cooking.
Grandma's
grandma's cooking.
Okay, grandma's cooking, that puts it in,
Yeah.
that definitely puts it in context.
And in Chinese, we call it the lo wakyu,
Okay.
which means the old-timer style of cooking. In other words, it's the kind of cooking that our father and our grandfather taught at home. Oh, here's a typical dish. This is the
Sticky rice chicken,
Sticky
yeah.
rice chicken,
Okay,
yeah,
this is
but
one
done. Yeah,
one of the foods household specialty.
that's right.
Sticky rice chicken.
It's glutinous rice,
Uh-huh.
chicken,
Yeah.
fried, nice flavors to it.
Yep. Chicken is deboned, so it's very labor intensive. And it is the specialty of this restaurant.
I've
Because
never
it's-
seen it.
It's a peasant type dish. It's not aristocratic or, modern.
And at 2 o'clock in the morning, when you've finished at the art school up the street, you come down here, Ho-Ho's still open, that late at night.
Yep.
Perfect setting.
That's it?
After a heavy night of drinking, come down the hall and get some
That'll
fat in your
cure it.
body and just really try to sober up.
Exactly.
So true.
It looks like that needs a little bit of liquor to sop up the fat. The soup is delicious, by the way.
Is it nice?
It is. I've never had, it really does taste like, now that you guys put it in this context, grandma's cooking, country cooking, village cooking. I really taste
Liz,
that.
this is a
homemade.
specialty.
Now here's another home style dish.
Okay.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, and my father used to make this.
So it's basically like Chinese meatloaf in a way.
Yes.
With
Yeah.
sausages in it?
Steamed
Is that a
meatloaf.
good way?
Yes.
That's
Steam-
fair enough, yes.
Okay.
But this is a real homemade dish.
I've never had, so far, okay, I'm guessing in there is rice.
Yes,
Okay, I've
that's
had
correct.
that.
Yeah.
I'm past the first stage.
And again, this dish
bad.
you won't find in the menu anywhere else. Oh,
This is really Vancouver old Chinese curry beef. This is the curry beef stew.
Yeah, curry
Yeah,
beef and
curry
cream.
beef. Yeah.
it's
Wow,
yummy.
it
Really
looks
yummy.
so great,
It's our
actually.
rendition of soul food. Okay?
This is Chinese soul
This is
food.
Chinese soul.
Good
Why
way
didn't
for
you
the
tell
Chinese
me
soul
in the
food.
first place?
Oh, I'm telling you now.
Good. Why is the restaurant about to close? I mean, someone said it's actually the oldest running,
It's the oldest running restaurant in Chinatown. And so I actually am going to be taking over the ownership, so I purchased it, and I think that...
Oh, good, wow.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because it was such a landmark, I think, for Chinatown, and I wanted to make sure that we could preserve it in the way to continue the tradition of the way that they cook it. My family's been coming here forever, and we consider this our, family-style cooking.
You know what, I think that's remarkable. This is another example of what I keep calling this really food that's locked in a time capsule.
It would be hard-pressed to find this anywhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Anywhere,
I've never
yes.
seen it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Immigration patterns through the restaurants. Because the early sort of Chinatown, it was just small little chop suey places scattered about. But the really big wave of immigration in 47, after the Immigration Act was lifted, you saw places like this open up. So this was a very popular type of restaurant through Chinatown from the 40s up through the 60s. Then the 60s is that second wave of wonton barbecue pork noodle houses, arborite fluorescent lights, slightly surly service where the bowls were thrown at you. And then the 80s bring all the seafood places, and those
Wow.
gargantuan places that seat like 800 to 1,000 people with the seafood and that type of thing. So you can chart the immigration through the type of food that's actually served.
It's fascinating, and actually just to hear you sort of put that into a nutshell is really interesting, and I can see why this place is so popular, though.
The times that John had just mentioned, that was when the usage of the words chop suey in the name of a restaurant
Was
stopped.
was stopped.
Yeah.
Right.
Because in the early days, every Chinese restaurant was chop suey. You know, whatever the name was.
Because it was whatever ingredient was at hand.
Yeah, it was
just
chop
got
suey.
thrown into the pan.
What a privilege for me. I mean, this is really. I consider that I'm one of you guys now. It's great.
Well, privilege is all ours.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. This has been amazing. Thank you for sharing this little secret. Well, I don't think it's a secret since it's been here for 100 years.
It's been a
But
secret
good
for
luck
you.
with what you're going to do with it coming forward, moving forward. I think that's incredible.
Come back and visit us.
I will, and I look forward to see what it's going to become.